Dang it. What's up, MSFers? I got myself some lunch. Still lacking in the sleep department, but at least I got food in my belly, so I won't be nearly as cranky as I was all morning long, falling asleep at work. It was terrible. War, Crucible, I think War. Yeah, War in 57 minutes, and then there will be some Crucible. They buffed Mockingbird, which is pretty cool. I still think her minions suck. I wish that the minions there got the Fury treatment, you know, or that those. I'm not sure. I haven't really gone over the kit changes per se, but it was my understanding that the shield tag, like she only affected specific minions. So we can talk about that. We can talk about anything you want, actually. So yeah, it's Thursday. And it's a Marvel Strike Force day here on Twitch, so hopefully you guys are as excited as I am. I have a Red Bull. I'll get there in a minute, guys. I'm just like 17 days without sleep or whatever it is. It feels like, anyways. Also, I moved my chat window to a new spot on the screen, so I'm probably going to be looking in the wrong place a lot today. I'm just trying some stuff out. You know, you got to try new things once in a while. What's up, Doolum? What's up, Zero? What's up, Gnomes? What's up, Todd? What's up, Nightbot? What's up, Mr. Wolf? I know that there's more than you people in here because there was a chat window that told me 8 people showed up in here. Oh my God, it's full of bots in here.
This is a dog shit game.
Absolutely full of bots in here. Sifu Shan, what's up? Bees Everett, what's up? I'm trying to skip over all these bots. I don't know. The Ultimate Girl Gamer, that's gotta be a bot. Girls don't show up here. We had fun with Andy yesterday, though. That was great. Don't worry, everybody. I already told my wife I was flirting with an NPC. She didn't have a problem with it. I know you guys are just waiting to rat me out on that one. Wanna be my gamer friend? That's definitely a bot. Nobody wants to be my friend. They come here to make fun of me. That bot obviously doesn't know what's going on, unless it's a real person. I don't know. Okay, let's play Marvel Strike Force and things. Whoops, I need to get that filter off my screen so I can see you guys talk to me. What's up, OG Lurk and Royalty and Elder and W yes. Can you tell me how to pronounce that, please? I don't like when people put 2 consonants in a row. That's really challenging for me. Like when they put a K and a T together and I'm like, oh. like ZKG's name, if his acronym was the real name, like that just challenges me. Lots of things challenge me, to tell you the truth. Yeah, Zero's definitely a bot. Oh, Blitz check. Oh my God, I forgot to blitz all morning long. Oh man, I forgot to blitz all morning long. D-Mac with the sub. Thank you, D-Mac. You're freaking amazing. 12 months, holy cow. You obviously turned that on to auto-subscribe and haven't figured out how to turn it off, right? That's me and Cleaning Agent. Cleaning Agent is the only person I have a revolving subscription to other than my wife. The community shamed me into subscribing to my wife's channel, although I don't think she subs to me. Just saying, guys. I have had a revolving subscription with Cleaning Agent since like, I don't know, since I can remember going to Cleaning Agent's stream. And like, I just kept, like, I didn't mean to make it a revolving one, and I kept meaning to turn it off because I'm a cheap bastard. And after like 8 or 9 months, I was like, oh, fuck it. Let's just make it a thing. So Cleaning Agents got me on lock. That's what I'm trying to say. Run, I started playing Starfield for the last night. Fun so far. Awesome, Burnsy. You're now one of the cool kids. Welcome to the group, man. Welcome to the Big Boys Club. That's where all the cool kids play. Funny story, my Lord of the Ring homie alliance, HOME, I don't know what that is. Alliance is completely falling apart. 22 alliance cluster and MSF can't keep one Lord of the Ring alliance alive. Oh, you've got 22 in your cluster, but you can't keep one Lord of the Rings alliance? Yeah. Well, isn't there that new game that mobile's playing that everybody's talking about? It looks so good. Is that competing with that?
Bingo!
I don't know. I don't even know what that game is. Just got the Robbie shards from Blitz. I'm done. Cleaning Agent does deserve it. He's fantastic. In fact, you guys should stop what you're doing and go give him a follow, if not a sub altogether too. I absolutely love that no matter what is happening in Marvel Strike Force, you can go to Cleaning Agent's stream and have fun. It's a fun place to go hang out. I have no idea how to fight these. I might as well go in and click auto. I don't have the people yet. What's up to you, Buttercup? Hey, Rolf Karen, how's it going? T-Dats. I don't even want to embarrass myself. I don't think I've tried that that Secret Defenders arena defense. I think I did it one time and I was like, phew, not there yet. Because I have Black Cat built and that's it. All I've got is Black Cat built. And so I would need to work on the others, and I just don't feel like working on the others today. Well, I don't have the gold for the others as well. I don't know if I need that or not, but I'm gonna go ahead and get one. I definitely need the hot sauce. Those are pretty expensive. Green Springs, I don't know. I'm gonna sit on that for a while. Let's go to the TVA store where everything is free. I just posted a YouTube video of how I fight them. Okay, Zero, I'll check that out. I'll probably look at it after stream. I got Blitz to do, man. I gotta do the important stuff right now. I can't be worrying about my rank in Arena. Pfft, who cares about Arena ranking? It's not really a big deal. It's not like we focus fire build teams just for Arena or anything. It's not like Arena meta teams go straight to G18 Blue 5 or anything. Nah, I'm gonna go do a Blitz rotation. I'm really close to getting some people up to 5 stars that I want up to 5 stars. It would be fantastic if that would work. Hey, let's turn down the music because this is pretty loud. And I'm kind of losing my voice, so I'm gonna drop the music way down for me. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna roll with those. I kind of deleted everything. I deleted all the credits in that store, so I'm gonna keep moving on. And don't use APOC, Secret Defenders, or any horseman. That's the kind of video I want to see. Zero, you can plug the link to that video in chat if you want, man. If that's gonna help people to beat that team, throw it up there. Let's go for some geodes. Sure, why not? And then I'm gonna go for these. I know I need that. And then it doesn't matter because I'm out of money. I can't afford anything in this store, so that doesn't matter either. Let's get out of here. Those are red dots that can wait. Let's do that Blitz rotation. So, thanks, Weaponsy. The blog post comes out tomorrow. And, you know, I know, I don't know what I can say. It's gonna be a banger. I'll just say that, and I'm gonna move on. I don't want to mess with it. The blog post on Friday is gonna be a banger, so don't miss out on it. I'm just gonna say that. I don't want to get myself in trouble. I actually haven't read anything on it, but from what I hear, it's gonna be a banger. Pretty excited to read it live. I don't think I'm gonna be live reading the blog anymore. That turned into a stressful weekend last time. I don't need shit blowing up in my face ever again. I'm gonna hide and cower from blog posts. Like, there was a blog post today talking about the bird upgrade, right? I'm just gonna start calling her the bird. And she's now able to flex outside of war a bit more. Not a meta-breaking character, just they added some value to her kit. I still think that they should make her minions like work really well and her kit flex to all the shield minions, and then it would make for some really cool theory crafting. She might end up pairing with Fury, you know, so that her passive or whatever with the shield minions carries over to his, and then you get crazy good minions. But whatever, it was okay, and I'm glad that they added a little bit of value to her. A pitchfork time? No, it's not pitchfork time. It's something good. I don't know that, Prince of Peace. I actually don't know that. I told you, like, I didn't pay much attention to it, guys. I am in the Envoy server for the drama. That's right. I just peruse what everybody's saying. If nobody's getting pissed off, I'm like, ah, fuck it, I'm out. If people are getting hot and pointing the finger and getting angry, I go get my popcorn, man. And I'm just in there reading it line by line. I'm just there for the drama. I am not your envoy of change. I am not going to beta test your game. If you really, really, really want me to, I will pass along your issues if they are weird issues. If you're like, my game crashed, talk to Lori about it. I'm like, dude, Lori's got shit to do. She don't care about your game crashing. Just there for the drama, that's me. Come on, let's go. Her name is Mockingbird. Thank you, I never didn't catch that. Well, I'm definitely going to mock the bird. You know me, everybody knows I'm not excited for this team. I'm frustrated that I have to build them. They are going to be 75 across the board, just big enough to get my unlock of whatever character they unlock. You have a weird rash, will I pass that on? Yeah, sure. I think there's a developer call coming up next week. I'll be sure to be like, hey, Cerebro, Dulam's got a rash. Is there anything you can do about that? Here, Cerebro, let me forward you the pics of his rash. And he's like, no. Secret Defenders right now because I can't give levels out. And man, I don't want to have the gold. I don't have the gold for this. Yeah, gold is my issue too. I'm trying to build Secret Defenders. I don't have a lot of gold to build this team. I am currently saving my gold right now for when I unlock the first of the Secret Defenders. And then I'm going to, what, Rem's back? Is he officially back to MSF or is he just chatting MSF? I'm saving my gold so that when the new Avengers, the Ronin team, when the Ronin team comes out and I start unlocking them, I have gold to just rapidly level them up to 75. I'm saving my gold for that, but then I will immediately switch back to the Secret Defenders. Rage quitting seems to be trending. Who rage quit? Then pay her back in kale. Dude, produce is expensive. She might take that deal. Oh, that's something else. I forgot all about that. That's something else I want to talk about. Not kale. There we go. It's better. All right, got my mad scientist haircut on. Yeah, I hate being healthy, right? It's so freaking expensive. I want to just be poor. So, for those of you who were really paying attention, and there's probably like 12 of you out there, you may have noticed that much like all of my flip-flopping, I have flip-flopped on advertising. I am now running mid-roll ads in some of my content. And there's multiple reasons for this, and I want to go over why. Because for the longest time, I've been a big advocate of being on a growth trend and not wanting to put advertisements in my content because I hate advertisements. I truly do hate advertisements. I don't want to make people have to deal with advertisements. And because I wasn't as interested in making money as a content creator, I wanted to grow my numbers and my channel to a wider audience first. So, couple things. I passed that 3,000 mark, right? Before that even happened, I was actually sitting at 2,900 subs for almost a month and a half or 2 months. And I was kind of frustrated with it. And I kind of had this revelation that I haven't been taking myself seriously. And that it's time for me to start doing that. It's time for me to start taking myself seriously as a content creator and go ahead and admit the fact that I would like this to be a career for me. I enjoy it very much, and I would like to do this as a career. I don't think that I'll ever make enough money that it will be my solo career. I will at least need my sugar mama to float me or work part-time somewhere else or something. But I would like to start treating it like a career. And I want to get serious with the content that I make and be professional in how I approach this. Also, I had a conversation with another content creator whom I have the most respect for. Someone who I admire greatly. Okay, Ciro's gonna make me tear up here. Thank you, Ciro. I appreciate that. I'm not saying you guys should, Ciro's just like, fuck those commercials. I got you, Run 7. We'll make sure nobody has to watch them. Thank you, Ciro. You're fucking amazing. I appreciate that. I talked to another content creator. He's a prominent content creator whom I have a great deal of respect for and admiration for. And we had a lengthy conversation about multiple things. And he told me, he said, if you're looking to grow your channel, then think about this. YouTube makes money off of your videos. Are they going to push your video that has very little advertisements, or is their algorithm going to push the other person who has mid-roll ads? And obviously it makes a lot of sense. And he says it's absolutely true. Their algorithm will put the other guy over you because you're not running mid-roll ads, and they can make more money off of it. Also, they're incredibly good at placing ads and having the right amount of ads to get the best balance, because that's what they do. And they want your content to be successful and have as many ads as they can. They want to find that sweet spot. So have them put the ads in and roll it out there. And if it bothers you too much, you can just remove an ad or two. That's kind of where I'm at. Then the other bit of advice, which I never even thought of, and it was so just like, duh. He's like, people who don't like advertisements are either running a paid subscription of YouTube or have installed ad blocker. They've already taken care of it. And everybody else is either lazy like me, or they are accepting of the advertisements. And so like you're catering to people who are not even going to see those ads anyways. And those things made a lot of point. They made an impact to me. And coming from this specific person, it held a lot of weight. And then the realization just prior to that conversation that I want to get serious with this, that I want to get merchandise going, that I want to enjoy this and be very serious with this and be a content creator as a career. I say this with this stupid wig on. It just all came about. And so I flip-flopped and I put ads in my content. And if you don't like it, go watch somebody else. Don't go watch somebody else. Please stay here. Please don't leave me. So that's what happened. If you happen to notice, my longer videos have mid-roll ads in them now. So yeah, that's it. I wanted to talk about that. That happened a while ago. So there we go. You and Raw are hella entertaining and informative. I appreciate that, D-Mac. Fuck your ads. Those 5 people don't have to watch them. Doom, they definitely push it. Or install ad blocker, at least on PC. T-Dats, do you know if they have an ad blocker for your cell phone? No, it wasn't Reminix. I did get to have a nice conversation with Reminix the other day. We chatted. It was a nice conversation. I think Rem's a fantastic content creator. And if it's true, and I didn't hear in chat, is he back to playing Marvel Strike Force? I literally told him, I said, hey, if you're thinking about coming back to Marvel Strike Force, you should take a look at being a new free-to-play player and show that experience with your knowledge and your experience of the other end of that spectrum and your weight as a content creator. I think you could make a huge difference. And I think a lot of people would find that very interesting to see your reaction, all that. I told him that. So I hope, is that the case? Did I actually push Rem to be a free-to-play player? Or did he just find a way to unlock his big account and go right back to the top? Ray Farn, I'm gonna go watch someone else, as I was told. You want a run shirt, D-Mac? I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. It's really easy to make merchandise. It's just the time factor. It takes like 5 or 6 minutes for every piece of merchandise and every different logo and every piece of merchandise. And starting out takes a while. But if you want to add like one thing, it's like 5 minutes to just add one thing. They're all clickbaity and bloated with ads. Well, I do have my own advertisements. Those are the best. My advertisements, like for Scopely offers and for Amazon Prime, are great. And I have a frontal cortex full of ideas for more advertisements and more character skits and all kinds of stuff. Check the DMs on Discord. Okay. Yes, I showed the dance moves. You sent that to me, T-Dats. What am I looking at? Did you want me to play that right now? I can't play the audio on that. It's copyrighted music. I can't play that audio, so I would have to mute it. He'd make it 6 months because it's so bad early game. I think 6 months is honestly optimistic. Oh yeah, Blitz. I did Blitz. I did Blitz. It's okay. I did Blitz. Dibs on one of something. Oh, these are new clips? Okay. Let me make sure that the audio is muted. Yeah, that's definitely not muted audio. Here, I'll put this down here. About this one. Okay, I think I have the audio muted. We're gonna try this again. No, I don't want to end stream. That would be the wrong button to push. Let's do this. Here we go. Let's see what Wapo does here. He's licking orbs. Oh, he's really getting into it. There's that 7 red She-Hulk right there. Yeah, I put that at the end of today's recap, T-Dats. I put that at the end of today's recap. Make sure that's good. And here, and what's this one? Fondling the orbs, spitting on the orbs. He's getting pretty graphically sexual with these orbs, let me tell you. He's really taking it to the next level. Orb fondling is the best, isn't it? All right. And get her to tell you the second. Yeah. She's been pressuring me to get on that merch thing. So far, I basically just have a bunch of hats with my 7 logo on it, but there's a whole bunch of ideas there that I want to keep doing. It's just like every day I'm trying to take 5 minutes to add 1 or 2 more items to that list, and then I'll launch it once I get a good selection of stuff. This is the stuff I've come to expect from Happy Hour, not the Run 7 show. Yeah, that's WAPO for you. Okay, let's go do some campaign nodes. And we gotta farm some of that ISO. I think I'll do the free ones and maybe a couple of 50s. Trying to build up some cores again. So I'm trying to get my dailies done without spending too many of my cores, without doing all those 50 refreshes. Ask nicely. Ask nicely. You never know what they'd be willing to do. You don't know until you ask, right? Oh man, my voice is really shot today. I don't even know why. It's been getting worse. Could be all the caffeine I'm sucking down trying to stay awake at work and through stream. Copious amounts of caffeine because I'm just not sleeping. There was something I was gonna put in today's recap, and you know how the game kind of like had that hiccup after the server maintenance yesterday? Completely forgot to put that in this morning's recap. I was up just dragging my feet. It was like I had 0 energy this morning. It was like today's recap really kind of sucked. I was not proud of it. I made mistakes in it. I don't think anybody really caught the mistakes, but like the way I wanted things to be presented were wrong. None of the jokes really landed. There weren't very many jokes in the first place. Like I barely got that thing out there. And then I forget, like the most interesting thing that happened in the past 24 hours, I forgot. Like, it was terrible. A free store refresh with that would have been cool, yeah. Just, they had to bring it back down for a couple seconds. Produce it and move on? No way, man. I want to push the other content creators to have higher standards. Have you seen the stuff that comes out for like AAA title video games? There are people who put out daily videos that probably take them 18 hours to record and edit, and they do that shit daily. And they aren't even getting the number. They're like I bet that their YouTube channels are probably bringing in enough money that versus the time that they spend making that content, they're probably making less than minimum wage. And they're just working so damn hard making really quality stuff. And I'm over here spending 2 hours a day on some, video that doesn't even require me to do much research. Okay, I wasn't going to do this. I am going to do my Crucible. I'm going to go ahead and jump on voice, and you guys can jump in there. Oh, question for 7. Run 7, I know you've been talking about your desire to skip new Avengers. Any idea what level you could get the next Legendary to if you did a level 4 run with max Scourges? It should allow you to unlock the new Legendary and at level 4. It doesn't require the 2 main teams listed, making NA skippable. Is that true? Could I do a Scourge run at the level 4 difficulty with max multipliers on it and get the unlock? Could I actually skip this entire team? Like, really? Here, there's people waiting for me in voice. I don't know why Duelim's in the lobby. That's weird. I didn't revoke your pass. What's going on? There he is. He's in here. Nope, he's not. I just clicked on the wrong button. I don't know what you're doing, Duelim. You're in the wrong channel, buddy. Here, I'll drag your ass in here. Gotta do everything myself. Gosh.
Oh, I was able to join. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you actually clicked the right button there in the last second.
Yeah, I may have clicked the wrong button.
Toll House had a question for me. Maybe not so much a question. Maybe he was letting me know. Can you get a 4-star unlock on a legendary by doing the difficulty 4, which has no restrictions, with all the multipliers? Would that give you enough points?
I'm looking at it in the Red Hole Scourge right now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see what difficulty 4 would look like the nodes, the requirements and stuff. It says where is it, node 5? Yeah. I wouldn't need it, and my projected run score would be over 400,000, so it would be 516,000. That's without efficiencies. So if the minimum requirement for the leaderboard's 4-star, it just depends where the milestones are at to get unlocked. So maybe I just wouldn't bet on that. I mean, if you want to sit on like 50, 60 million gold so you can build them a little bit just so you can get through like difficulty 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Then go for it.
I feel comfortable building the team to level 75 with the associated gear. I feel comfortable with that level of investment, especially they flexed them to war offense. Now that might have been they had to, and they opened up Mockingbird's kit, and that appeals to me a little bit. Of all the characters, I kind of found her the most interesting for theory crafting. Now, they didn't open it up to the minion side. I still think her minions are trash and useless and even a liability in some cases. And so I wish they would give them the fury treatment or open up to all the minions that she would affect. But they made some changes there, so I don't know.
Do you want them getting Fury treatment, or do you want them getting the Ultron treatment? Because those are, like, I say Fury is like a 9 out of 10 on the minion scale that they're good, and then I'd say Ultron is like a 5 out of 10 maybe. Yeah. Do you want like some middle ground, or do you want like?
I just don't want them to be an absolute liability. They like Shield Medic comes in with a death proof. Thank you, No Tuggle, for the raid. I appreciate that. We're just about to start Crucible. I've got Duelim on the line. Other content creators can jump into that channel if they like. And we're talking about the question was raised if you can unlock a legendary by doing the no restrictions difficulty 4 with full modifiers. Duelim saying it could get you close. It depends where the milestones come out. If the minimum requirement to make the leaderboard is like 600,000, you're not going to make the leaderboard at all, But if it's 400,000 like it was, well, then you'll get on the leaderboard and get a little something extra there too. So maybe, but
yeah,
I'm comfortable investing in the team to level 75 with associated gear. I can then use them in war as a cleanup team, a powerful cleanup team.
Yeah, if you can't level a team to 75, you've got more problems than what is like available right now. Like if you can't level every team to at least 75, you're doing something wrong. You're not logging into the game every day. You're not opening your gold orbs. You're not doing something. 75 is 4, let's say 4 million gold to round up to have a nice round number.
Yeah.
So even if that's a full team that's 20 million gold, that's not that bad at all. That's like 10 days worth of gold.
What's the one where I have to level them up?
Is it the one you were just in?
No, the one I was just in?
Yep, go back.
Meet the new recruits? That was it?
Yep. And then that's the 7-star stuff. That's the play in war if you haven't done it. And then scroll up a little bit. Rank
up and level up. Okay.
Rank up is the star level. Level up is the actual levels on them.
Okay. Now, to get this 948 points, isn't that a combined amount of approximately 250 levels?
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's like 240... something.
And it's my understanding that as a free-to-play player, I will only have unlocked 2 of the 3 new ones.
Correct.
And if I bring them up to 75, that is 150 points. Plus Coulson and Thing, which were already at 60 for me, which is only an additional 30. So I'm not even breaking 200 points with that.
No, but if you do 75 on both the new ones, it's times 4. So it's 150 times 4, which is 600 points.
Oh, it's 4 points. Oh, okay. So then it'll make it easy.
Buddy, okay, hard. I get it. It's okay.
It'll make it easy. I'm sleep deprived, man. I'm sleep deprived.
Yeah. They changed it up to make the difference between milestone 7 and 8 ridiculous if you don't spend, like impossible if you don't spend money, but they made it easier to at least get to milestone 7 now.
Okay.
That was the change that
yeah,
Archangel
I think Archangel said something about like you'll easily make milestone 4 and you can make milestone 7 if you push a little harder, and that's all free to play.
Yeah.
So I think something along those lines. All right, let's jump in with the Death Seed team. Oh my God, I'm gonna stumble over my words so much today.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I should just mute my microphone and just let you and everybody else that jumps into voice just do the talking for me, and I'll just click buttons and try not to fall asleep.
I will say I was in Valley Stream earlier and people were saying that Archangel was the problem with the charts being removed and stuff like that.
That's absolutely not true. That's absolutely not true.
Archangel is the reason why they're there currently. Don't listen. Archangel may not be the best, like, refined person as a community manager, but that man gives a fuck about what we say. That man cares about what our voices are, and he's the reason why our voice gets to higher ups quicker than ever before.
100%.
That man cares so much, and he worked like a 13 or 14 hour day to help get the charts back at, like, what was it, 12 o'clock in the morning, 1:30 in the morning, or something like that.
That's right. He was up. I was on the phone with him until late into the night, and he was on the phone with many other people, making sure it got done the right way. Who do I special on?
Special Sylvie. And if y'all think, oh, he's just getting overtime, no, he's salary. He ain't getting no overtime.
That's right. I don't actually know. I don't actually know that, but
I'm assuming.
I'm pretty sure he's salary. I would assume. Ability block here.
No, vault.
Okay.
Hope it lands.
Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to special on him to remove the taunt, but that's okay. He got disrupted, so he won't taunt. Special here or ultimate?
Special OG Loki, so you get less retaliates.
Oh, okay.
You just want the special, but you want less retaliates, so Vol doesn't put out another vulnerable.
I see. Okay, and then I can do a special here, and it'll chain around.
Yeah, it's fine. He already has a disrupt. You can special. It's not going to chain anywhere.
Well, then why don't I do it here and get rid of the death proofs?
Sure, go for it.
Okay.
It's not going to chain anywhere. If any of the Bifrost tunes have regen, then it doesn't.
Then they retaliate, and it'll break the chain.
Yep. And now Vol's dead. Well,
and we'll go here.
Yep.
Or should I go in beta? I'll go in beta.
Beta's fine. He's probably going to taunt anyway.
Yeah.
But he's got disrupt, so you're chilling. And now you should be able to delete Teen Loki.
Teen Loki? Okay.
Yeah. Because if he's the one who creates the retaliates, and then if he ults, he puts it on everybody.
I'm going to go ahead and alt here, and then just throw it on auto. No, so with that whole thing, and I kind of want to get past the chart thing. The Archangel is given orders about you need to make this happen, or you need to do this, or you need to tell people this. And then he has to figure out how to make those things happen, right?
Yeah, and he has to figure out how to make them palatable too.
Right. He does not make decisions. So, and basically, he was told that there was blog bloat and the charts needed to be removed. And he thought, okay, people still need to see this. And he thought, I can help the envoys out by giving them exclusive information. And so he was trying to make sure that that information still got to be discovered ahead of schedule.
Yep.
But no one stopped to think, and I'm including myself because I was on the call and I had this idea thrown out and I didn't think about all the ramifications either, but I'm not the fucking chart guy, so lay off me. And so, you know, he was just trying to make the best of a bad situation, and no one really put it together. And when it all comes out at the same time, it looks like, hey, those elitist fucks want to steal it from the independent content creators and keep it all to themselves. Like, that's what it kind of looked like. And that wasn't it either.
So I'm confused where the idea came from. Like, obviously, it was some higher up that we've never even seen or talked to ever, and probably never will. But I want to know who came up with the idea that said blogs are bloated. Who has ever complained about that
I
once
don't
in
know
their
about
life?
that.
Looked at a blog and said they're too big. We want smaller.
I genuinely
No.
I genuinely don't know.
Needs to be deleted from the game.
I know that
that's
there
what
were
the
lots of complaints that, hey, your blogs are constantly inaccurate, your charts are constantly inaccurate, and with Scopely, be careful what you wish for, because they'll give it to you like a monkey paw, man. So that's what happened. But I really don't like when people, like, I've worked with with several people from Scopely. Archangel is 100% one of the good ones. He's somebody who I genuinely feel I can go to. Like, I could direct message him and be like, hey, I've got this going on, and I can open up to him about just about anything, and I know he's not going to spin it. I know he's going to take it seriously. He listens to me. He may end up in the end say, I just can't do that for you, but he will ask questions about a thing that he disagrees with, so he knows that he understands every angle about it, and try and go forward. And that's just who he is, because he genuinely plays the game and he understands the frustrations we go through, but he has his limitations. He is the messenger.
Hey, Windstorm, you said blogs are supposed to not be without math charts, right? I'm fine if I want the math charts there for people that want to have it. There needs to be more choice. The best thing that I use the charts for is seeing what rewards I'm going to get. So if I know I'm 20 molecular cloth away from taking Shang-Chi to Dark Dimension 6, and I'm still buying them in the store every time, if I see I'm getting 22 of them from this monthly event, which we are, I'm not going to buy anymore. I'm going to stop wasting my resources. So you can min-max a little bit more, because now I don't need to buy more miasma, because we're getting 22 at the end of the monthly event. And then the same thing with the molecular cloth. I don't need to waste my resources, because I know what rewards I'm getting a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks in advance.
And Winston, I don't remember the content creators going on a rampage when they started putting the charts in the blog. I don't remember that at all. In fact, I remember a bunch of us were like, that's cool. The information's right there. That's how I remember it. Correct me if I'm wrong. But
I remember it that way too.
Yeah.
I don't see any sensible person, and I don't watch every content creator, because some of them I just don't care for, but I don't think any of the content creators that I watch would sit there and go, we need less information, we need less eyes on the information to make sure it's correct. I've never heard anyone even utter that or even allude to feeling like that, which is odd.
That was the sentiment on the call. We all wanted more eyeballs on it, but I don't want to speak for other people. I know Taco has said openly, he stated, we want more eyeballs on this, not less. And Mobile Gamers stated the same thing as well, so that's out there. But I don't want to put words in other people's mouths, because it was an embargoed call. But I said the same thing too. You know, I was actually worried that because no one was going to see it in advance, that they would start pushing the monthly event items lower and lower in the milestones, and it would become harder and harder for free to play to get there without spending. And that's what I was worried about, is that there's nobody to check them. There's no checks and balances in that system. We need more people to stop them from being shady. That's what I thought was going to happen. That's what I was worried about. Completely, and again, I'm not a chart guy, so it just wasn't something I was I didn't lick my chops thinking, sweet, I get to do this now. Like, it's an exclusive for me, because I'm not gonna touch that shit. Like, I don't want to go over that.
Well, wait till you see the. Orlon put a video out about the event for tomorrow, and it's cutting it close. You're like 1,000 points short of getting all the event currency without a daily free claim. Yeah, the daily free. He doesn't know what the daily free claim is, but you were like 1,000 points short without the daily being put in. So make sure everybody saves their camping energy tomorrow.
If it's gonna be super close, I guarantee you there's envoys in there that are gonna say, hey, this is cutting it a little close. Is this really where you guys want it? Because people are gonna be upset if this is too challenging. Like, I think the kind of standard has been like, you need to free to play, get to that milestone that you need, and at least one more. That's kind of where we're like, that's cool. You've got a buffer. So,
Yep.
I mean, I'm okay if you just have to be on point with it. Kind of sucks, but I'm okay with that. It's just, are you sure? Because I know a lot of people aren't okay with that. Who am I attacking and what am I attacking with? This is a weird one.
I mean,
I was thinking, I don't know what to do about. Okay, where am I using Masters of Evil? I was thinking Masters of Evil here in 5. What am I going to do about 6 though?
I mean, if you Masters of Evil 5, they're going to get their Waver's going to get the ult off for the charges. You could probably New Warriors 5.
Okay, New Warriors 5, Masters of Evil in 6. That's a pretty big punch up.
I don't know about Masters of Evil in 6. I would just Tangle Web.
Oh, I could
6.
like Tangle Undying APOC 6, right? Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there we go. And then New Warriors 5, Masters of Evil could easily go in 3, and 4 and 2 are just big teams I gotta smash. So let's do that. Okay. New Warriors here. So, Dragonair, thank you, T-Dats. Dragonair, that's what he was playing. He says he's really enjoying that, too. What I mean to say is the people who care about the math charts did the videos about them. Putting them in the blog means that everyone who reads it has access to the charts, whether they want to see it or not. And our suggestion, Windstorm, is that they have a link in the blog that says, if you would like to look at the charts, click this link, and it just takes you to another page. Like, if you're really worried about blog bloat, like, if there's too many words on this screen, put it on another screen, and then they can go there if they want.
Come out with 2 links, one with the blog and then one with the charts.
Right. It's not, I don't know, it didn't seem that complicated to me, but whatever. Okay, here we go.
Just, if you want to reduce bloat, just put them in 2 separate.
Yeah.
I think it's hard because people lose touch with the people who aren't, in touch with content creators. They don't realize that, like, the blog is the only way people understand events until they go in the game. That's also kind of a challenge that people don't really realize, because we're so engaged that when we don't really take into account the people who aren't engaged special.
And, and that's another reason it's good to have other people. It's good to have other people looking at those charts because they're experienced at it. Like, Boylon is fantastic at doing those charts. It's his bread and butter. He loves doing that. Thank you, by the way. This is so easy to play the game, but I don't even think much of it.
I figured you were enjoying it.
So he's able to quickly and efficiently catch that stuff, and you need more people like that who can do that. So, but the blog chart thing. Honestly, I'm kind of done with it. I spent a lot of time on that issue, and I'm not even a chart guy.
I felt like I have strings attached to you, and I'm just like the marionette with the puppet. Just
that's it right there. Let's do the Tangled Apocalypse right here.
But viewing charts is optional. Just fucking scroll past it. You don't have to look at it.
Right.
Just because it's there doesn't mean you have to look at it. If you see a blog, keep going. Just look at words.
And the thing is, like,
you have the option.
Like, it's a small price to pay to scroll past it in order for it to be more accurate. Because,
You're kind of acting like, exactly, scroll past it, but I don't know, the way you worded that made it seem like you were acting like, just ult anybody, it doesn't matter. You were acting like it's that you have to click a button and then you have to stare at it for 20 seconds to unlock the rest of the blog or something. That's what was kind of weird.
Yeah.
I can't see your screen now because there was a theme change. So I'm going to look at a pixel and hope you're doing things right.
Oh, there it goes.
Go. Okay.
It's only 10 seconds and it comes right back.
Yeah, rewind anybody, it doesn't.
Okay. You know what? I didn't even know that had a rewind on it. All this time, I never knew. Ultimate?
That was a rewind. Greg dying has always had a rewind.
I know. I just, like, just never crosses my mind. I always think it's like stripping something. See if we can't kill that Strange. Oh, man.
Spread off of one of the other two. Yeah.
Slow. Yeah, get that slow in there, I guess. I want to spread from her. Not that it matters, but I just want to.
It doesn't matter. Ability block Dormammu. He's about to ulti. Land? Did. Hot dog.
Yeah. Who do I want to delete?
Delete Dormammu.
Dormammu or Wang? Okay.
Everybody Wang Chung tonight.
Whatever. You know, Wang. It's pretty close. I can ability block. Oh, he's already.
Yeah.
Who cares? Doesn't even matter.
Hit button. That's fine.
Once again, I'm overthinking.
Yep.
How he died from bleeding out? He should have taken his turn. How's that work?
That's
You have
how
to
it
take your.
always works.
Really? I thought you had to take your turn for the bleeds to take effect. That would be the end of his. It's stupid.
No, that's too much logic. Basic.
I want a basic there, not special.
It does more damage and throws them in the stealth to get through the
To the taunt.
through the taunt, and you already had charges. Now you can special on. It doesn't matter. Just do it down the middle is fine. Nope. Ulti.
On her?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
The target doesn't matter. If you're not in war, it doesn't take the charges off.
But he's a skirmisher. That matters.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I guess
It
that's true.
always
Put a bleed on-
matters.
No. Bleed on Strange. Bleed on Strange. You want to kind of leave Agatha alone now? Actually, blow up on Agatha. Blow up on Agatha.
To put a
because
bleed
it
on
may
her?
permakill
Oh.
Yeah, and if not, somebody else will permakill her. You should special on Morgan, actually.
Special on Morgan, huh? Okay.
Yep. For the rebound chain, should permakill Agatha, and the striker attack should kill Morgan. Look at that.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
I keep forgetting you don't have a big APOC, so every time I'm like, oh yeah, ult, and then delete them. Oh, you don't.
Yeah, no big APOC. Still working on that. Yeah, hopefully Alpha 5 will come about because the data mine said that and hopefully Alpha 5 will come sooner rather than later and will have ISO Blue 5 in it. That interested me in that data mine.
I don't know if you can talk about it because I don't know if it's still embargoed information or not. I don't know, but I heard rumors that this month in September was supposed to be the Blue ISO 5, a little bit of a release. Was that the release that they were talking about like 2 or 3 weeks ago?
I don't know what you're talking about, but the data mine said Blue ISO 5 in Alpha 5. So I don't remember hearing about a release of Blue 5 ISO. Maybe there was. I don't know. That does kind of tickle my brain a little bit. Maybe there was something about that.
They were supposed to put it in the strike pass too, and they still haven't done that. They're like, oh yeah, we're going to do that for September, and they never did that.
They're going to give us another new team to build for it. Right? Coming up next, it's a tower defense team that you have to build to unlock Blue ISO. I don't know. I don't think you can have a tower defense team, but Scopely has tower defense teams. We'll Masters of Evil this, which will be really easy. Should be really easy.
Why don't you just test? Okay. Figure you get Masters of Evil Infinity Watch, and then you could have Kestrel Eternal this.
Oh well, it doesn't matter to me. I'm already going to be coming in last place, and I don't even care about it.
I mean, we did talk about it when we talked to DMs. Like, who cares about Crucible?
Copy and clear all positive effects, or yeah, let's do that. It's not going to clear it, obviously, but it'll copy it at least. And can I go here off of you? Let's do that. Oh man. Korg with that stupid taunt.
You don't have a choice. Stun, no. Trauma stun Nova. Yep. He doesn't have a charge, so it'll land.
Okay. Okay. I thought they were missing. That was weird. That was really weird. That looked weird to me.
Yeah, that was odd.
Ability block the dog. There's Korg again doing Korg things.
Yep. Purple sticky just standing there.
Yeah. I don't know why I went after Korg again when I could have killed the dog. Oh, well, the dog's ability blocked anyway.
I mean, the dog's not going to do shit for a while.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Except Basic can bring Korg back.
Right.
Okay.
50% chance to
Let's
bring back Korg.
Let's try here and see if we can delete all 4 people.
Yep.
Oh, wow. I should have gone on Nova. I could have got the double tap there. I didn't think that was going to kill Star-Lord with one shot. I thought I'd have to do the double tap on him.
Star-Lord is ridiculously squishy.
Yeah, I took Star-Lord off of my DD6 lineup. I'm still going to bring Thor into DD6, but I don't think I'm going to bring Star-Lord into DD6. I don't know who yet, but I do.
Both of them off.
What?
Fun fact. I took both of them off.
Oh,
Fun
yeah?
fact. Yep, I put. I might do Kestrel. Kestrel's a choice. If I get more shield tech down the road, Kestrel's a choice because I'm still too short of Black Widow. But then I'd only need 25 for Kestrel.
Mm-hmm.
And then since I took Stitcher to DD5, I'm taking his ass to DD6 too. Because he's only one piece of tech, and I have gamma radiation out the punani, so I'm taking him. What are you trying to do here?
I want to use my nowhere team for some reason.
Well, you put nowhere heist, so that was
I know I put nowhere heist on exit. I want to put nowhere on here.
I mean, sure. I mean, where else are you using Dormammu? You could put Dormammu in there and like. Do you not have Dormammu? Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, that looks fun.
I want something I can just put on auto. What's up, Zillboy Fresh?
Yeah, you could have used Black Cat too to get rid of the revive.
Oh yeah, good call. Good call. I still haven't started using her in arena because I don't have enough people to add her to the team. I should start messing around with her and seeing what I can make happen.
I mean, it's a pretty small Infinity Watch. Hopefully you can get them all low enough to get to the point where you can perma-kill them with Nova ult.
Clear 2 random negative effects from self and all allies. Attack, apply deflect and war gain. It doesn't do anything in war. Okay, whatever, it doesn't matter. Just get rid of the dodge.
Trauma stun Gamora. Trauma stun Gamora.
Trauma stun Gamora? She's already stunned. Why did I should have...
Pilot's about to clear it.
Okay, alright,
fine. Now blind Adam Warlock, yes.
Not that it's gonna matter, right? Isn't she just gonna clear it?
But you're gonna double hit him. There you go. Oh, you killed Gamora. That Gamora is squishy as shit. Good lord. I'm overthinking this, for crying out loud. This is ridiculous. Windstorm, I can't wait until I get your stupid costume put together so I can shave this beard off. It's so bushy and long. Well, it's just too long. I don't like a beard this thick and full. I just like a short beard. And it's getting in the way. Every time I eat, food's in it and water's in it, and I've just yeah. I keep like from where yours is at, that's probably a little bit long for where I'm at. That's usually at about the point where I trim down a little bit where you're at. I can't do much more than that, honestly, because I feel the same way.
Gnome's at 666 channel points.
I laughed a little this morning when I saw my opponent's Darkhold he used was smaller than my Infinity Watch. That's pretty funny, actually.
What costume are we getting? Well, Foghead, Windstorm asked for Diablo, which is a very little-known character in the Marvel lore. However, they are in Marvel Contest of Champions, and that's kind of what I'm basing the costume off of.
What character isn't in Marvel Contest of Champions? They've got like seven. They've got like
true.
7 Iron Man, 4 Abominations, 6 Captain Americas. They've got everybody.
Yeah, that's true. I've got more choices than I have places to throw people in. I don't think if Doom's gonna help. He's not even gonna get tripped up. I might as well put him in there. I don't think I have to worry about Fury will work, right? I mean, I guess I could throw a Mega Red in there.
you're thinking way too hard.
Yeah,
Stop.
I know. This is
You
hit
have
auto.
Eternals
I
and
know.
Kestrel in
Eternals
4.
probably kill it.
Good Lord, man.
I wish we were getting Blade, no Tuggle. Blade's a popular one.
Blade ain't coming out until the movie comes out, and the movie's in like 2020, late 2024, early 2025 now because of the issues.
That's actually my guess as well. Does she strip charges? Does anybody strip charges?
Yes, she trips charges.
Clear one charge.
Clear one charge. You may want to do. Okay.
Well, it also stuns him. That's good too, right?
You may get a double tap now, as well.
Boom! Get out of here! I'll rewind here. Probably won't get a kill, but I'll rewind. And rewind some more.
Rewind again. Yep, you should be good. Peggy should be dead from the assist.
There we go.
Yep.
And auto.
And you're like, which one do I use? Who do I use here?
Yeah, well, not quite in that voice, but yeah.
No, it's a 1-for-1. What are you talking about?
Well, Windstorm, I appreciate you donating so much money to those kids in hospitals, man. That was fantastic of you. I'll definitely get dressed up in any costume. We were having a discussion at work about being hurtful to. Did my opponent even attack? I didn't even look. Again, I don't care. So he hadn't attacked yet. Okay. We were having a discussion at work about being respectful to other people's feelings and saying hurtful things, and we need to be more careful, right? Apparently somebody said something to somebody else and they got their feelings hurt, right? And I looked at my boss and I was like, y'all don't need to worry about me. I've dressed like a woman no less than 3 times live on stream. You can't say anything that's gonna hurt my feelings at this point.
Dude, the amount of words that I got called as an 11-year-old child on Xbox Live growing up has thickened my skin beyond belief.
Yep.
Like, if I could survive in some of the most racist places on Earth in Xbox Live, I'll be okay anywhere. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah, they're brutal online. The kids online are absolutely brutal.
Oh, man.
Windstorm, he's got a Fu Manchu, and so I'm growing this part out, but I'm not going to grow this part out for weeks without the rest of the beard. Like, I don't want to walk around with a Fu Manchu. I'll do a full Grizzly Adams kind of beard, but I'm going to shave it, do the costume, and then shave the rest of it off, and that's it, you know? So I don't get the disrupt on Luke Cage, and I'm going to need to pay attention to that. I think I'm going to focus on this guy right here and see if I can get his health bar under that 50% mark. Oh, so close. I better go with the ability block here. That way somebody else hits him and he goes under. Come on, for crying out loud. Okay. Well, that works too. That'll work also. I need a basic here so I don't accidentally... How did he die?
Bleeds, and then he takes his turn. The same conversation we just had.
Seriously? The bleed takes effect and then he takes his turn? That's so lame.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, you know what? I do remember that. Back when Deadpool was one of the first characters that utilized the negative effect to heal them. But he could bleed out and die first and then go off of the negative effects on him. Wow, I blinked and my team just disappeared.
That's what happened when everybody first started using Weaver in Arena, and Weaver, it looked like Weaver wasn't getting the permakill with her striker attack, but the striker attack would happen, it wouldn't kill, and then the person would take their turn immediately, fall over to bleeds, and then come back alive. So it would look so fast, it would look like they didn't die to the striker, like perma die to the striker. So it's the same thing.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this Shang-Chi. He's looking pretty angry. He's coming after me. Come on, Morbius. Oh, there, I think I got it. I think I got it. Let's take these death proofs and make them mine.
Hey, Ron, do you have any logical reason as to why Scopely would fix things, but not say that they fixed things and take credit for it?
Why? Give me context.
They fixed the Apocalypse passive stunning people like Doom or Dormammu. it stuns them, but then they correctly clear it now. And they didn't take credit for that. They fixed that because I've had that issue in Arena lately.
I have information on that. It's not a big deal, but I can't talk about it. It's really not a big deal, and you guys will find out about it. It's nothing, but
it's nothing like New Avengers being the next Scourge team? Yeah, it's nothing. Yeah, we're going to believe you again, dude. Yeah, we're going to believe that.
Fuck you guys. Go watch somebody else. Yeah, I don't think it's anything. I think what happened is that there's I think some changes that they wanted to do later actually happened in that reset thing that yesterday. I think, I don't know. But yeah, that isn't a big deal. If what you're talking about is what I'm thinking about, that isn't a big deal. Let's go smash this with something. Got to get through these war attacks before I completely lose my voice. Can I?
Sound like you've been...
Will that work? I think I can make that work, right?
What work? I'm not watching. I'm doing my attacks.
It's the Masters of Evil into the Invaders.
Yeah, that'll work.
I don't need anything else. Okay, let's do it. Let's just do it. Could we get an infestation rework? I just want them to give big time the Web Warrior tag. But I guess now from the data mines are wrong, so I don't know if Web Warriors are gonna be the team in Alpha 5. I don't even know if Alpha 5 is coming now. I don't know anything about it. All I know is that those data mines are not accurate, and that we're supposed to advise people do not act on those data mines. Which is funny because I know at least 3 content creators that acted on those data mines, and I'm like, you guys, we do this every day. We tell people don't act on data mines. What are you doing?
You should barely act on what's in game. It could still change.
Right. Don't act on the blog post, for crying out loud.
Yeah, for real, man.
How am I killing infestation if you use Kang here? I've never used Kang to kill infestation. I only ever use Gamma or Nova, and that's it. Because I don't care. My alliance tells me to get 10 kills in war. They actually tell me to get 10 attacks, but I raise the bar for myself. Yeah. And so I try to get 10 wins in war.
You're mistaking him for someone who cares about war. So.
Right. So punching down with Gamma and punching across or even up with nowhere is fine for me. Oh my goodness, Kang, just take a freaking turn.
Oh, he's slowed, so he's gonna take a while.
Oh, I got the stupid minions with the taunts.
Well,
let's go after this one. She's got a death. Oh, let's get the kill here, because I don't know if I'll kill that one, right? She's got a death proof. She might not die. It's not a double tap. He's not a striker. There. Yeah, I definitely want to prolong the teeny tiny amount of positive effects that are right there.
I will say I'm excited for the blog tomorrow because it's the blog before an update.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. I hope everybody tunes in. It's going to be a good one.
Wait, Runs read the blog? Everybody hold on. This is newsworthy. Runs read the Envoy blog?
No, I don't read blog notes anymore. I don't want to know that information ahead of time, but I've heard the other people talking about it and they're very excited. Okay. It's going to be a banger.
There was a lot of chatter in the in previous streams, that's for sure.
Yeah, it should be a pretty good one.
Lovely.
See, like this, I like using my Eternal team on this, which is quite the waste. From what I understand, Eternals should be saved for other things, but I like using them here against the Hero Asgardian or the Bifrost Guardians.
A legendary character, hopefully. Yeah.
What's up, Bendable Straws?
Hey, Bendy. Oh, hey, I know this guy.
Oh, now I got to pay attention to star rank and stuff. Let's see who's.
Where is my weapon? Oh yeah, I put them on defense for Juicy like 4 wars ago, so you could practice, and I never took them off.
With the rule change, I put a whole bunch of stuff on war defense, and I'm like, why don't I have my unlimited team? Where'd they go? Oh yeah, that's right.
I didn't even want to do it, and Juicy pings me. He's like, "Hey, can you put it on your defense just so I can practice for it?" And I've forgotten the last 3 wars to take it off again. Out here prior because my dumbass never built dark.
I don't want to kill anything. I hope this doesn't kill her. It shouldn't. It shouldn't kill her. She's got defense. Oh, that was close. Okay, now I gotta switch targets and make sure I don't kill them. You know what? I'm gonna play it real safe here. I know Icarus is going to get the double tap as long as I don't screw it up. So let's just do that. Or the single tap. The single tap works as well.
Yeah.
Venable Straws, what have you been up to lately, man?
I am at the mall right now. Took my son out to go play at the little water fountain. You know, the one that like the water comes out of the ground. You know.
Oh yeah, little splash pad.
Yeah, a little splash pad. Yeah, but the weather's not holding up, so I'm gonna be taking them home. They're going for a nap and
I see.
hopefully get 5 accounts worth of Crucible done in 1 hour.
5 accounts. Oh my god, I thought you had 4. How'd you get a 5th one? Did they spontaneously multiply? Did you didn't keep them separate and they're like rabbits? They just breed and breed and breed?
Run couldn't even get 5 attacks.
Yeah, just keep multiplying.
Oh god.
Yeah, I get them all at Georgia. It's a pretty fun time.
Well, that's cool.
Do I want to use this? This is going to be a regret.
I'm waiting for Jobu to finish his attack so I can drop down.
I think we went against.
Did you guys see the data mine? You guys saw the new data mines that we have to win in Crucible again?
Oh yeah. Well, speaking of data mines, how's your Alpha 5 teams looking?
Don't even remind me. My God. Dude,
Build
450 gold promos later. My goodness, and a 7 red jubilee. Oh god.
Hey, that's like a prime example of play stupid games, win stupid prizes. There.
Oh shoot! Look, I changed my monitors around, so normally I would switch over to my right monitor so that you guys couldn't see and watch what happens. Oh, I guess that's okay. It does the Inception thing here. All right, that's okay. So I can still boost my team. You guys can deal with Inception.
I'm not upset about upgrading my Web Warriors though, because you still use them in Gamma Raid.
No, thank you.
And since we're going to be pushing for 4.5, 100%, it just makes sense, I guess. But I don't, because you can use unlimited on the X-Men nodes, right? You don't really need to bring up X-Men up to gear tier 16.
I happen to have an Axeman that works on those. Both my Web Warriors and my Axemen are functioning at a pretty high level, so. So I didn't really, like, I guess I would have had to have put teal gear on my Axemen, but I probably would have been given the Web Warrior lane since I had all 5 of those at 16 anyway.
Do you understand how many teal uniques that is?
Yeah, and you understand that they're all osmium too? Great times.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so hopefully those aren't the teams that are going to go through. But man, if what that data mine said was right, I wanted those blue 5 ions. I really did.
I know. That, like, you get so close to something nice and then yoink! Yo, Remenek, yoink.
Yeah.
I think the blue 5 will still come. I think it's just gonna
trickle
be
in.
More palatable way of doing alpha raids. That's just super.
And now, one thing about the orb that they were talking about with Bionic Avengers and Secret Defenders, does that mean that they have future use for Bionic Avenger and maybe Alpha and Beta or Gamma?
Maybe. I think they just didn't want to come out with an orb that was all good tunes though, and so they threw whatever team they could think to put in there to just go, oh, this is cannon fodder, here you go. These are an 80% chance. Good luck getting the 20% good tunes.
Here's a quote-unquote raid team you can use. I mean, they're still good in Doom raids, but I mean, who's really running Doom raids? You know, you just need them level 75, blue 3, and they work fine.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, Bifrost does not work well in Doom raids. I tried to sim the boss, and boy, oh boy, did a 1.4 minute Bifrost not work.
Absolutely. So they're making teams only work for certain raids, right? They make a ridiculous raid, and then they're like, huh, that didn't work. Maybe we got to do this. Oh, that didn't work. Maybe we got to do this.
This isn't the team I wanted to use.
They're not making a team and then making the nodes. There's no way.
No, they're not.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with the alpha raids. I am very curious to find out. I do know a few more details, of course, Bendable does too, on that situation, but I'm really curious what the outcome is going to be when the Alpha 5 does come back around.
Yeah.
So this new data mine, I haven't read it yet. It says that we have to win in Crucible.
Yes.
Well, it was all in my master plan, guys. I was losing. I was tanking on purpose. That's what it was all about. Right. See? Run 7 knows what he's doing.
Yeah, you.
Other than this match you're watching on screen right now, I totally picked the wrong team, not understanding what I was walking into. But other than this match, I totally know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you've been prepping for 3 months for this event by losing CC. Good for
you. That's right. Sure, let's just attack him. Let's just hit auto, because it looks like I'm gonna have to sack this team, apparently, because I'm not doing very good here.
Dorky Dad stream that Milestone 19 has Armory 18 ores.
Yes, it does. That's 10 of them.
It's crazy.
It's the first time they put them in anywhere.
Yeah.
That's.
And for an event like Blitzing, you know, you would never think, like, reward the Blitzers? Right. No way. What world do we live?
I will say the Blitz events, milestone events, have been very generous lately. Like the Photon one was very generous. Mm-hmm. Like all of them have been very generous, and I'm here for it. Reward people that want to actively go into your game 8 times a day.
Could you imagine if they made us Blitz again, like back to back? Could you imagine?
Absolutely, because this one was only 4 days instead of 7, so we haven't hit our prescribed. Absolutely, they're gonna make more.
So
what are you talking about?
They just cut it in half or something.
I mean, so I don't mind. Honestly, I don't mind 4-day Blitz events. They're not bad.
Well, thankfully, that was through a lot of pushback. You know, that wasn't because they wanted to be nice.
The run laugh right now was great. I'm enjoying this so much.
I'm waiting for Bendable to change the fucking subject.
Yep. Switch it up, fuck boys.
Bendable's fucking with me on an inside joke here. So, what's up, Subway Fresh? How you doing?
Oh, what's up, man?
You come in here to rescue me from Bendable Straws?
Well, I had a question regarding the data mine. So, I know it said win Crucible. Does that mean win the entire, like win the match, or win just the rooms?
I think it's just wins, like
through
the rooms,
like
right?
six out of 6 rooms you got to clear. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. And I bet it's probably something like you have to win 5.5 of your matches on average or whatever.
Gotcha. All right, cool.
I would guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Run.
How's everybody doing?
Logic. Oh, I'm doing great.
Nice.
I don't remember what room I'm attacking into. Oh, it's the Death Seed team. Let's go into there and kill them now. We'll try with War Dogs.
Hey, Secret Defenders works well against Death Seed in War, for anyone wondering.
Secret Defenders?
Yeah, use Secret Defenders with Emma as the 5th, and they just ripped a Death Seed apart on a pretty substantial, like a 400k punch up.
Doesn't Secret Defenders destroy a lot of things? Like Pathfinder did Secret Defenders and somebody else against on the second tap of the Super Scroll team. That was pretty interesting. I mean, it's a 2-tap, but Super Scroll teams are all 2-taps right now. Like we just don't have good solutions for Super Scroll teams.
Yeah, it's like when Gamma came out.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're still trying to figure it
out. Not Super Scroll, but Secret Defenders are actually like working really well in Crucible too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're arena meta, so they kind of work good everywhere. Except this is it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Aren't the Secret Defenders the first team that's actually had an arena call out?
Yeah, I think so.
I think all the other arena teams that we've had before were just good in arena. They just were good. And the Secret Defenders actually have some arena call-outs, which I don't think is a great move, but whatever.
I mean, it avoids that.
Wait, Darkhold did it?
But, yeah, I think, so imagine how big or how good Secret Defenders would have needed to be and how good they would be in every single game mode if they were good enough without arena-specific tags to beat Horseman APOC.
Yeah, that's true.
So
that's true.
To give them specific tags, if not, they would just by far be.
Yeah.
I mean, the more times you do this, where you give a team a tag for a specific game mode, the harder it becomes in the entire game to figure out a team that's free of tags without making them broken. So, you know, and this, I think this all kind of started way back in the day before COVID, when we had the Black Order, and everybody had Black Order for like a year in the arena, and everybody built Black Order super huge. And then we started seeing the trickle down effect with the different teams to beat them. And then you kept having to make a super powered team to beat that. And they wanted to avoid that. So now they're just like, let's just make a team really good in one spot by making, you know, these really drastic, huge call-outs so that they're good in that game mode, and then who cares where else they go. Like the new Avengers, I mean, they're leaning into the bird now, but the new Avengers, really good in war, pretty shitty everywhere else, in my opinion, going off of what's on paper. I'm not excited for them anywhere outside of war. And so that's what they're doing. I wish that now that we're in this arena where we have to have call-outs for specific game modes, I wish they'd make a team, and then you'd pick one character on that team, and that character would specifically flex into a different game mode by themselves. And then pick a different character on the team and have them flex into a different area by themselves, so you can theory craft with them. And Photon flexes to a different team. That was a great move. I want more of that, you know?
Yep.
They just kind of took the tags off the bird, and that's a way to go also, but that runs you the risk of, like we were talking about earlier, making them meta breaking, where if they're just that good everywhere, then you just use that team everywhere and nothing else. And I understand they don't want to do that. So flex them into one other game mode, a single character from the team into one other game mode, or flex them onto another team and try that. And then the other thing is, I would love if they started giving us 3-man teams and 7-man teams.
Yep.
And if the 7-piece team, it'd be like 4 people that are pretty good everywhere, and the 5th makes them good in war, and the 6th makes them good in Crucible, and the 7th makes them good in Arena or whatever, right? Where that one character changes it. And so you'd buy a 7-man team.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. could have fucking worked that way. That would have been really cool.
Right. It's a big cast of characters that you could put on that team, right? You could do that.
Or even like a team like Thunderbolts or something like that.
Right. You know, anywhere there's a big group, you could do that. Instead of, we've got a whole bunch of different X-Men, and only a few of them can cross over to the different versions of the X-Men team. And that's okay, I guess, but I thought it was kind of cool when they gave us the room where any X-Men has the other X-Men's tags also. And now you are building these hybrid teams out of all the different X-Men.
You know what would be
feels bad.
What would be cool for that is if for Deadpool 3, because the presumed storyline is, I guess, Deadpool and Wolverine are going around different timelines or whatever.
Oh, yeah?
Give them like a multiversal tag, so they can have any X-Men tag, like Uncanny, Astonishing. They can just flex to any of those teams, and they get all those tags to do a lot of theory crafting with just 2 tunes. And you can give us 2 new tunes. I'm fine. I don't care. Give us a new rework Deadpool, and then give us an old man Logan or a new Wolverine to be able to flex to, what do we have? 9 different X-Men teams, 8 different.
That was the attempt.
Yeah, there's so many.
Room 5. With Room 5, I think that was the intent.
Right. Yeah. But then
it's just tough because you're so power crept on some of these older teams. It's hard to combine, mix and match, because it's like the newer team stats are so much better. It's almost not even worth trying to theory craft. Because they're just going to get obliterated by newer teams.
Get deleted by newer teams.
That's one reason why we gave them so much pushback when we heard rumors that they didn't want to be reworking characters. There were some rumors going around that they didn't want to rework characters anymore, and it wanted to be all new characters for the most part. And that was just bad communication. But if you're never reworking the old characters, your value is only in the very front of the game. Everything that comes out, it's all, you got to have the newest stuff to be good.
Yeah.
And it takes away from theory crafting, which is what most players want to do.
Yeah, like what's the point of unlocking Inhumans if they're shit?
Yeah, we want to play with our toys.
If they're shit.
Yeah.
Like what? Why are the tunes necessary to unlock a legendary? Garbage.
Right.
Like SA and Winter Soldier and Omega and like all that to unlock Omega Red. That's fine. All of those are actually used, but now SA is out of the picture.
Yeah, but the problem is to unlock Omega Red, you got to unlock Fury, which means you got to unlock Kree. Minions.
Yeah.
And once again, we come to my astounding idea that they should just give you a 100-day calendar that gives you all of the legacy characters and start you off with all of the minions.
New players right now get a Fury calendar and they get to unlock Fury for free.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Is that what new players are getting right now?
But they
I just started a second account and
but they
like
won't
just
give the players that are already playing that calendar as well, which is garbage.
Yeah.
So now my level 72 account now has to farm Kree minions to get Fury, while this other guy starting at level 5 already has Fury.
Yep. Yeah, it's kind of lame.
Confirmed Zoboy Fresh is a glutton for punishment. Just started a new account, a second account.
Well, so this is kind of inspired by Goofy Rexy, who recently retired.
Later, Rolf Karen.
I'm going to start doing like a beginner series on YouTube where I'm basically walking people through like new players, if they're just joining MSF, like what to do, what to focus on, just because I have that experience. I have that, like I know what teams are good in what game modes. So like kind of coming up as a new player, like what should you do? Like what should you prioritize these finite resources that we have into to get started. And it's, using a second account, you only have a certain amount of things that you can do to a certain point because you don't have everything unlocked, and it's only going to last to a certain point. But I think that like right now, it's something fun that I can just kind of add that, kind of makes me feel good because I do miss Goofy Rexy, so that's kind of what's happening with that.
I think that's a great idea. I didn't know you had a YouTube account. And I usually know everybody that's got YouTube accounts. Shoot me your links so I can follow along because I'd be interested in watching some of that.
Did you see the Monguli show went live on Twitch yesterday?
Yes, I did. In fact, I will be on the Monguli show coming shortly. He's going to have me come on there and we're going to talk about some stuff. So nice. I'm hoping that we can all push him to affiliate soon. So if you don't know who Monguli is, be sure to give him a like and a follow. If a mod could shout him out, that would be fantastic. And there we go. Perfect. Like that. Go give Monguli a follow. Let's get him to affiliate soon because
he's at 39. We only need 11 more.
There we go. And, 11 more. We can get him to affiliate. And then he is, rumor has it, he's going to have community manager Archangel on his show for his affiliation day or whatever. He's got some funky name for it. And so we're trying to get him to affiliate real fast and get Archangel on there so he can have a talk with him. So I thought that was pretty cool.
I really like the quality of the Monguli show.
Right? He has great production value. He is so underrated. I can't believe more people don't watch his breakdowns. He has a 7-minute event video that he does. It's like 7 minutes. He's probably going to need to knock it up to 8 to get some of those commercials in there or whatever, because I think there's an 8-minute mark you're supposed to get. But it's fantastic. He's very concise. He speaks really well. Excellent quality video and colors and graphics. It's amazing.
So what really sets apart channels on Twitch, right, and YouTube is the quality of your video and how you sound. The content can be whatever it can be, but those two are what really attract people. If it's visually appealing and it sounds great, you will create a following.
That's right. So what you're telling me is that if I want to improve things,
I'm here for.
And now my stream just got 5% better, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Monetization value just skyrocketed. Look at that. Now you just gotta put like a little AI so it makes you look like a female with big boobs and you're fucking golden. That's all you need.
That's it.
Gorilla Dan. So Onslaught failed to get matched up in War today. Huh. So the matchmaking just didn't work?
Really?
That's hilarious.
Wow.
That's weird.
That's actually a big deal because Onslaught's a big alliance.
Imagine
that's
if there
gonna
was
make
a
so
war
many
event
people.
going on.
I guarantee you there are people at Scopely taking calls over that. I guarantee you.
Absolutely.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, because they're gonna be mad when they don't get number 1 rewards for the war rewards now because they lost out on a whole war's worth of.
Yeah, that's garbage. That's garbage. Oh my god.
Wow.
War season is going to be messed up for them now. They won't hit the 1%.
It's okay. Just give everybody rank 1 rewards, and I'll take it. And I'll
That really
I'm okay with the extra T4s. I need them.
Can we have 160,000 War Store credits? How about that?
Oh, listen. I will be searching that hundreds and T4s if that happens. All right, bud?
Oh, they jump zones?
That happened because they jump zones during matchmaking.
Oh.
So then they screwed themselves. Cool.
Yikes.
Ooh,
But
they're still going to get some kind of compensation. They'll get some kind of compensation.
Yeah, you want to know why? Because they're the largest conglomerate of spenders in the game.
Ouch.
I mean, am I wrong? No.
Yeah, but that should still be fixed. That's no way.
I mean, have they fixed the issue of if you don't leave an alliance on a Sunday night, you're screwed? No.
No, you're still. Yeah, you can get kicked with 1 minute left and you won't get anything.
Yeah, exactly.
It should carry over. I absolutely agree that it should carry over.
I don't know.
But that could create collusion because you would join an alliance here, then you would join another alliance, and then get double rewards.
Right. You got to worry about the collusion. You also have to worry: is this a problem that Scopely can fix correctly? And is this a priority problem? And I'm not sure that it's a priority problem compared to other things. Personally, I really want them to look to event structuring. I'm hearing more and more, we need better event structuring because there are so many problems arising out of these convoluted events that if they were a little more straightforward and well thought out, a lot more people would be happy. Because when's the last time we had like a handful of events go off without a hitch, without complaints? Like, it's pretty rare these days that we just get a good event, like especially these month-long events with all the feeder events and feeder events into feeder events. You know, it's a little bit ridiculous.
There's 1 day left in the TVA store, y'all. Be sure to spend those credits.
Yep. That's right. Hey, where are you guys at? I'm down to like 30,000 credits or something. I'm pretty sure I can.
Something like that. Yeah.
I haven't refreshed any. I didn't feel the need to.
Nope.
Yeah, you didn't need to use the 50s at all.
Yeah,
when they did the 8 timers, that was sufficient enough.
Yep. And the fact that they put it on an 8-hour rotation instead of a 12-hour rotation made it so much better too, because it gave us
so much better
instead of only 10. And people still found a way to complain, which baffled me, but it is what it is.
Like, I made fun of the people who complained, and that might have been me being sensitive.
Perspective.
But
you gotta look at it as a perspective for all the players, you know? Like, my free-to-play account is buying everything in that shop, right?
Right.
Because it's not gonna have access to that. In 1 day, literally, in literally 30 minutes, I used 115,000 credits with 200 power cores.
Yep.
And I'm getting through buying things that all the things I'm buying in the store have value to me. I'm not using any cores, and I'm happy with it. Yes, I can be refreshing and leaning into the character shards, and I kind of want to, but I don't have the cores. And it's not my currency. I didn't earn that currency. It was given to me by Scopely. And here's another thing to think about. Imagine, like, however this plays out, at the end of this event, at the end of the TVA store, Scopely's gonna get Captain Clipboard and he's gonna look over all the gear and all the credits and shards and everything that everybody has, and he's gonna say, okay, the next event ain't paying out shit. And it's all gonna come out even anyways. Like, that's, it's just like if one event pays out way too much. The next event or the next several events pay out much less. That's
they're gonna
always
pull back on those reins a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so they don't do things to benefit us, right? Wherever we do good, they take away later. But we don't notice it because we're just like, oh,
We don't know any better.
Scarcity algorithm. It's this, it's that. I was honestly very, very happy with the TVA store. All the stores, they need to keep those coming.
Yeah, those stores are amazing.
Yeah,
I said that
I
they
did like
should do
TV
a
store.
for every month. They should do a store for every monthly event. They should do a
This
store
is
for
the
every single
first
one.
store. This is the first store that I've seen training materials in the history of Marvel Strike Force, and I buy it every single refresh, like 35.
Every single one.
So now put it at the low end. So you get 888 on all of the 3 columns on a training orb, right? That doesn't even compare to what you're getting from the TVA store with free currency, mind you.
Yeah.
Yep. And the only thing I could say to make it better is I think they should have had teal uniques in there.
Imagine if they put gold orbs in for 5k credits. You know how fast that would get bought up?
Hey,
you know how many power cores they would make off of that?
Yeah, that's true. But everybody's been bitching about the gold economy and the training mat economy, and they're not making much of a change there. That economy is right where they want it.
Yep.
I hate it. Like gold is my catch for sure. I'm up to like 120 training mat orbs, but I have nothing when it comes to gold.
We still need save squads. Like they release Secret Defenders and no extra save squads. Now what?
They're very aware of the save squads though. I'm pretty sure that's going to come soon. I think that because like we have 50 save squads and I think it's like 2 or 3/5 of a team, right? I think.
But now,
did my Doom just get fucking deleted?
Like,
son of a bitch.
Yep. Like why do save squads even need to exist? Why can't it just be 100? Not like you can save so many and then whatever you use your blitz charges on, you use your blitz charges on. It's not gonna hurt you. If anything, it'll incentivize more blitz or even tower if that even comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Run, check your DMs.
Yeah, Zero. So in my learning, level 70, you stay stuck at 20 save squads. At level 71, you go up 5 save squads, and then level 72, you get 10 more save squads. That bumps you up to about 30. Ugh. And then I think it goes up. I think they did the save squads between level 71 and level 75.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
I couldn't even tell you
that was like the change of when it all happened was the level 70 to 75 gap.
I mean, the fact that we hate Blitz doesn't change the fact that we're going to need more save squads for Blitz when they're still forcing us to do it.
Now, hey, they could have made it to where we had to win these Blitz battles, but they're just making them play the Blitz battle. That's amazing. You could drop so many Blitz charges into something and you not win, and it's okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, I like being able to just sit there and scroll through mindlessly. Playing Blitz. I mean, we've talked about the different changes you could make with Blitz and stuff.
Oh my god!
And it'd be fun to have a game mode that would actually be enjoyable to play and go back to the old school days of Blitz. But at the same time, I think that requires a lot of effort. Just mindlessly scrolling through Blitz is fine with me as long as the event structure is built right.
Have a good one, Elder.
They're not forcing you to Blitz. This is true. If you don't want to do well in
if you don't want to do it, don't do it.
That's true. Right now, you don't have to do it.
Now there's a data mine for Ronin in some kind of pass.
Later, Elder.
And we're not even blitzing for Ronin right now, right? We're blitzing for training materials and Blue ISO 4.
Mm-hmm.
So you could literally skip this event and you won't be hurt. You'll miss out on Secret Defenders, some gear, some catalysts, some whatever. But that's all subjective to what you would like to do. If you want to take 5 days off of blitzing in the game, you can, because guess what? We just got our maintenance thing, so you can get your streak right back.
Yep.
But then you'll probably be kicked from your alliance for being inactive, so.
Absolutely.
So there's a win and loss here. Oh my god.
That's hilarious.
You're already done for the day with your 8 rotations? How'd you pull that off?
That's insane, dude. That's
Did you get up at 1 a.m.?
I mean, I have
R.I.P.
one, I have
whoever
one more.
needed Black Panther 1 million. Oh my god.
That was my thought too. I don't know why they just don't do a fucking champions bracket for Blitz, just like they did for Scourge.
Oh,
that
like
we're
if you're
in the
maxed
bracket.
out.
Yeah.
Like if you're maxed out for a character, you're out of the bracket.
Yeah, if we have 810, they've shown that they can do it. If we have 810 shards for a tune, move us into a champions bracket and just give us golden training mats. We don't want the damn Ultimus food that gives us 300 Ultimus shards. No one cares. Put us
You
in a
want to know
champions bracket
something?
and give us
Something we were
resources.
talking about. Something we were talking about in Dorky Dad's channel is, you know how Super Scroll is very annoying. All these teams, you know, you go into Bifrost, it doesn't work. You go back in, doesn't work again. Go in a third time, doesn't work again. Why don't we just implement an exhausted feature into Crucible?
Because the defense shouldn't be that hard that you need to have an exhausted
But we're talking
feature.
about Super Scroll here.
And that's fine. And I'm okay with Super Scroll being absolutely busted. If you've got a problem with that, spend more money. If you got a problem with going in Super Scrolls and you don't have your own, spend more money. Like, I get it. You're being punished for being good. Like, I get it. Where Dorky's at, he's being punished for being good at Crucible. That's the game you play.
It's
Right.
literally gated because there's 192 Super Scrolls in the game right now. There's 100% completion for 192. So now you divide that by, say, 8 players per bracket, right? You divide that 192 divided by 8. You're left at like 24 brackets at the very top that are all scrolls. So that's literally your Grandmasters, Masters 3, Masters 2, Masters 1, and Platinum 3. Or Diamond 3, sorry. So now that's all gated through Super Scroll.
I think the Super Scroll problem will eventually solve itself.
It doesn't hurt us because we're fighting for Ultimus food at the end of the day.
That's true.
And even
Yeah.
If the rewards were meaningful,
So true.
then it would be more of a conversation.
You know what? That's actually a really good point. That's actually a really good point. And it would be way more. This conversation would be way more important if people weren't fighting over Quicksilver shards, which they don't need anymore. If they put a new character that was super spicy in there, it would be like, well, what the fuck? All these people with Super Scroll guaranteed this and not me.
Yeah.
I would get that.
And
So
that came up was like, why can't there be a cap on the Crucible win or lose or play a Crucible? Just keep it at 18 because it's 6, 6, and 6. You win or lose no matter what. You want to tank 3 on every single match in the first Crucible, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, gone, 18, done. Then you can focus on your 2 other Crucible matches and win.
Yeah.
So, but imagine it from the other end, right? Imagine for a second we're Beta Ray Bill. If you're not getting your value out of getting Scroll early, which is being able to be at the top and having the exclusivity and doing whatever you want with it, what's going to incentivize you to pay for the game that I play, that I don't pay for? That's the thing. They have to have their exclusivity because that's what funds the game. I'm okay with that.
Thankfully, Scroll does not have Crucible tags because then I would absolutely.
He doesn't need Crucible tags. He's the best character
No, I
in
know.
Crucible. And he doesn't even
That's what
need
I'm saying.
Crucible
And
tags.
that's incentive enough, is what I'm saying.
I think that the Super Scroll issue will eventually solve itself over time. And it's a question of who Scopely wants to favor in the meantime. Do they want to remove Quicksilver and replace it with something really good to give value to those people who spent a ton of money? Or do they want to be more fair? That's a terrible term to use because it's your perspective on what's fair and what's not. Or do they want to give value to a wider audience and leave Quicksilver in there as the reward until the Super Scroll problem solves itself, which is power creep, which is new characters that allow for counters in there, or room adjusted rules that, take that away. I'm getting slaughtered in this matchup. Holy cow.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Yeah. It's okay. Korg is back to save the day.
Yeah, Korg's back. It's all right. We're safe.
The revolution has begun.
The revolution has begun. But the thing is, like, Super Scroll's 2.5 months old. Let people have their toys and enjoy it.
Yeah,
We'll get a
absolutely.
counter
Super
eventually.
Scrolls should be recognized for 6 months to a year.
And I'm okay
Especially
with
how
that.
much it is to bring that in.
Exactly.
B18 isn't farmable. the catalysts are still a major problem. You need like 15 grand of each one. Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, and that brings me back to the TVA store, right? Whatever people are telling me they can't buy things in the Crucible store or the TVA store or whatever, I'm like, that's crazy that you have enough teal gear to even get through all that. And you're looking at this teal gear and not even picking it up.
Yeah, because they're not looking at a Dark Dimension planner. They're just looking at the
Zero,
right
no. Dorky Dad does not have Super Scroll.
No, he's not even in City yet. I don't think.
No.
Well, that's
Trust me,
great. I
just watch
finally
this
land a stun and it goes to Rogue. I wasn't paying attention.
But I
Watch
will
his
say,
Crucible.
you guys know Chuck Wolf, right?
Heard the name.
The free-to-play player for Marvel Strike Force, beta player. He just got his Big Boy Apocalypse. So free-to-play has reached the Big Boy APOC.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's good.
And then there's Run.
I'm on my way, Chuck. I'll be there soon. Any day now. Any
I love
day.
it here.
I don't have Big Boy APOC. I'm ages away from Super Scroll. So
The problem is it's going to be at a point where we're celebrating Big Boy APOC and fucking Thanksgiving in the same week for
right.
Run.
Yeah.
Happy Turkey Day. I got APOC.
Well, Steven and Papa Woody, was that because he got lucky off an Apocalypse bounty orb, or was that organically without getting extra Blue ISO 5?
Yeah.
I mean, still, if they got lucky, they got lucky. I think they're still.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'd like to say that
like,
my wife beat me to APOC because she got lucky, but honestly, I think even if she didn't get that 5 million drop, she'd still probably be beating me to APOC.
Whoever's in chat trying to attack the APOC room, he has no special. He just uses special, and his ult, I think, is 2 turns away. Whoever's trying to clean up Run's Alliance 4 in chat.
For Isolate?
Yeah, he just used his special, and then I don't think he has ult for 2 turns.
Oh.
Yeah,
I would have gone and cleaned that mess up. Just saying.
Recently, not 8 months ago, like Chad is saying.
Here's an ugly
That
team.
happened a couple days ago.
What happened to you a couple days ago?
Cleaning Agent got Big Boy a week ago, free to play.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
And
Oh,
he
I
did
know.
not get
Because him and my wife, they're thick as thieves, and they're constantly like messaging me and telling me all the time. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Zero, you are on the path to success right now. Holy shit. Like, you are doing really, 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 really good. Because you're about to start Global or City? I think you're about to start City.
I think City. Pays to be in that better alliance, man. Pays to have those G18 orbs coming every 2 weeks.
Hey,
That's what it
Zero,
is.
is there an issue with your private, in your real world life? Is there an issue with your job why you couldn't like put yourself on camera or not? I know what you do for a living. I'm not going to say it out loud. I think you've said it, but is there a reason you couldn't use a camera? I'm kind of curious.
Whoops.
Because Zero has such weird and different ways of going about stuff. And I would like to bring more of that to the limelight and let people see that there are other ways of going about stuff.
Run an interview. Put his roster on the front page. Let's see it.
I should.
Did you just stun Dormammu?
That would be really good.
Oh my god, I just stunned Dormammu.
buddy.
Whoops.
Buddy.
Okay, let's try an ability block Dormammu now. I'm all in on Dormammu anyways, so we're just gonna go for that.
Good.
There we go. Okay, and then who's got the... Okay, we'll do this. Let's see what happens now. This is my last war attack.
Yeah, Cleaning Agent, I do agree. Fool is in the top alliance, and I can see that. Papa Woody the same because they're in top 10 alliances. They're getting all the G18s, they're getting what they need. They're buying in the tops. They're in really high war alliances. They're getting that war season war. They're getting that gold.
And honestly, that's something that people can do when they're like, I'm not progressing fast enough. You know what you can do? You can get your shit done, and people will see that you're doing what you're supposed to do, and you can keep moving up in alliances. There are alliances out there that will carry you if you're bad at certain things. and they don't have a problem with it because you show up to raids on time.
Yeah,
you cover your raids on time. You get your war attacks in when you're supposed to. You do whatever your alliance wants you to do. Your alliance is happy with you, and you will excel and get into a good alliance and get those goodies that work well. I know a lot of people that are like 10% of the average TCP of their alliance, and they're doing just fine, and they're reaping the rewards of this big, fast-paced alliance.
Yeah, really the only thing holding me back from Big Boy APOC is mutant gear, well, mutant origin gear, really. Catalyst and about 8 million Blue ISO 5. So, say I didn't get a 5 million drop, I would have to wait about 6 months.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because that's 80 wars, right? That's 80 wars.
Look at Mobile Gamer. He was in one of the top alliances for a long time, and he didn't spend like exorbitant amounts of money. Like he always says he spends like 400 a month.
Leaderboard, but he was in the leaderboards.
Correct. Right. Exactly. And he was, he got a bigger Dormammu and stuff like that, and got like the 7 red star for Dormammu and stuff like that.
Dorm, well, that's what, 5. And
So
then
I know. You don't need to be 80 million TCP to be able to be with them.
No, not at all. Not at all.
No, man, don't spend 1 minute. Sun's aspect join.
Yeah,
Nice.
kill shot.
Nice kill shot.
I do like that.
Yay, Jobu, way to go, buddy. Got me through the bad spot. Jobu, my lane mate, taking the hits for me so I don't have to. And then what do I want to do here? Let's try this.
1.5 today.
Let's just try this full team over here like this. We're going to go you and put you there. We'll just try this.
I do think we're gonna hit 100% in 1.4 today. It's looking pretty good.
100% in 1.4? That'll be cool.
So we can start doing 1.5, and then once we're doing 1.5, 80%, not even touching tech. God, we need a tech solution really bad.
Yeah, we do.
Like, there are so many cores. There's so many cores going in. Gnomes, are you guys already 100%? Get out of here. He wants me to go look at Spec Team 3.
That's the best. That's one of the best things in Marvel Strike Force is the shit talking between strike teams. Like when you start competing with your interior alliance, like that's just fun. Or alliance versus alliance when you know a bunch of people in the other alliance. Like I'm always excited when it's Council of Doom we're up against in war because one, they don't take war near as serious as my alliance does, but that's the one war where I actually like try. I like look to see whose room I'm attacking into, and I actually try. And
use 9 attacks on me.
Yeah, I enjoy it a lot. Let's see. Blitz check in 17 and a half minutes. That's it for me, guys. I'm gonna bounce out of here, go someplace else, do something else, go take a nap or something.
Thanks for having us, man.
Yeah, anytime.
It's a good time.
I do enjoy opening up the microphone for the second half of stream and letting you guys do all my work for me. That's huge. Huge help.
You sound like one of those commercials where you have a stoma and you can't lean over.
Honestly, it's all the caffeine I drink. I think it dehydrates my vocal cords and it makes my voice scratch. That's why I tend to drink a lot of caffeine during stream because I want to keep my energy up and be able to think with all the things that are going on. And then when I don't get sleep, like today I had a lot more caffeine than normal and I'm just kind of dragging around. All right, let's do this.
That's okay.
So, go ahead.
You saw my DM.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
That moment as your son falls asleep in the car seat, you get to go lay him down for bed and do 5 accounts worth of Crucible.
Have fun with that. 5 accounts, you're insane. Thank you guys for joining me on Voice. Always appreciated when content creators show up. And thank you guys for joining me in chat. I appreciate the subs, Zero especially, for that huge 5 gifted subs out there. And for those of you watching on YouTube, you're freaking amazing. Come hang out with us live. It's a lot of fun here. I'll talk to you guys soon. Love you all. Bye.